Okay, I'm going to show you how to solve these word problems by converting English into math. Well, 5 is easy. It's 5. Remember what I said? Is converts to equal sign. What means that's the missing piece. Percent means that of between two numbers. We don't know what the number is because it's an X, but of between two numbers means multiply. So of means multiply. So we'll look at what you have now. 5 is equal to 151x percent. Well, we want to get this x by itself. 151 is being multiplied. So we're going to, well, I don't know. I put a 5 right there. So 151, but whatever we do to one side, we have to do to the other. That's an equality property. So now that cancels. So, and I do not know what 5 divided by 151 is in my head. So go ahead and divide. 5 divided by 151, that's going to be x percent. Now notice when you do 5 divided by 151, you're going to get this decimal, 0.0331, and it goes on for a bit. Well, this side, the x has to be a percent. So remember what we said when you convert a decimal to percent? Two ways. You could then multiply that number by 100, and you're going to have about, so I'm going to put a crooked equal sign, about 3.31%, and that's equal to, so now we know what the percent is. The other method that I want to show you, let me go ahead, you can pause this because I'm going to erase all that right there. The other method that I'm going to show you is a proportion method, and some people really like this method. So notice what we have. We have this fixed amount, 100%, and the percent in the problem will go there. The word of, and I'm not going to worry about this is, because guess what the equal sign really does mean is. So here is what I want you to do. Whatever comes after the word of. So here's the word of. 151 is after of. You're going to put that there first. Then you're going to look at the percent sign, and whatever comes before the percent, here, I should do that in a different color. Whatever comes before the percent sign, not after it, but before. Doggone it. Well, in this case, the what. So remember what we said. What in mathematics converts to a variable. And then the only slot that's left open is 5. Now look at what we have. We have 5 over 151 is equal to x over 100, and you can ignore the percent signs now. Well, guess what you're going to do? You're going to cross multiply. So 100 times 5 is equal to x times 151. So we have 500 is equal to 151x, but we want to get the x alone, so we're going to divide both sides. And then when you take your calculator, or if you want to do long division, that's fine. 500 divide 151, and you're going to get about, remember, and if you're going to round, you're going to put a crooked equal sign. You're going to get about 3.31%, because remember, we were looking for what percent. So when you take 500 divided by 151, what you have left with, I guess we could have left that there, is percents. All right, that's it for this one. Actually, I'm going to keep going. Because we're also going to find when the percent amount has changed. And here we're going to set it up as a proportion, and here's the setup. The difference between the two amounts over the original is equal to the missing percentage over 100%. And then you're just going to set it up. So right after the word from, this is the starting, right? When you say, hey, I'm from Gooding, that is where you originate from. So 68's the original. So let's see what we have. 68 is the original. 54 is the new. And remember, it's the difference. But here's the tricky part. You take the new, subtract the original. So 54 subtract, that means it's a decrease, right? If you go from 68 to 54, that's a decrease. So 54 subtract 68 is negative 14 over 68 is equal to x over 100. And keep in mind, we're going to be looking for a percent. I just ignored the percent symbols right now. And then you're going to cross multiply. Well, and actually, since we want to get the x by itself, I'm going to show you a little trick. You don't have to cross multiply. We can just multiply both sides by 100. And then we're going to have negative 1400 divide by 68 is equal to x. And then when you take your calculator and you do negative 1400 divide by 68, you're going to have negative 20.588, and it keeps going. Well, that's going to round, so negative 20.588235529. That's what the calculator says. But if we want it to the nearest tenth, well, this 8 is going to make that 5 round up. So, and then I should put a crooked equal sign. So about negative 20.6%. All right, now we're going to stop it.